be so nice. Kita wakwila osatma, who gives you more time now? We are so proud. There's a kukulumba, look at the crowd. We never fight. God save you for these hard times. Ozeku, halikuli tumaye chiminya tacha. Cause that's true. Pehumbi nga wakwindoli kalomba na yebo tacha. Tacha, mini moko tacha. Tacha, ponse wanyenda. Nita na biotu wa sendo. Shuna chubi mwana shenda. Nankale, nankale, nankale. Nankale, bali nankale, nankale. Alikuti, alikuti nankale. Upando, upando dio. Alikuti, alikuti chilema nankale. Alikuti, alikuti nankale. Upando, upando dio. Alikuti, alikuti chilema nankale. Mama liketi, makagana chosambo. Tendele nikose konse nankale. Kise oe panga kale. Maticha yange na kitu manasi. Bigoti ya fula nayo nankale. Polisi yange na kitu. Musoja yange na nae. Sidi ya kwa shita increase nankale. Nankale, nankale, nankale. Nankale, bali nankale, nankale. Alikuti, alikuti nankale. Upando, upando dio. Alikuti, alikuti chilema nankale. Alikuti, alikuti nankale. Upando, upando dio. Alikuti, alikuti chilema nankale.
Hey. Yeah. Anyway, good evening, and first and foremost, I want to congratulate ECZ. Ala ECZ, you deserve applause. You deserve applause. ECZ, ECZ, you deserve applause. Hey, kutu hapona kuchibi. I'm telling you, I want to applaud ECZ. I stand up in ovulation for the job well done by ECZ. ECZ, today you are the winners. Congratulations, you have done very well. I don't know what's happening here. Okay. ECZ, you have done a very good job. Lelo ECZ. Na mugomba, na wakapokola. Na mugomba wa ECZ, you have done a tremendous work. And this is what I've been telling you about, the leadership of Mwangala Zalomes, the chairperson of the Electoral Commission of Zambia. Le lowonse mwema naysayers baba ECZ, mwema naysayers, mwema haters baba ECZ, baba Mwangala Zalomes and her team. I want you to say something on ECZ. Lelo ngamwatu mafoni. I want you to call in. When I open the phone the phones, I want you to call in and say what you have to say on ECZ na wakapokola. Because to be honest with you, some of you ngatamwachikwanisha. Some of you ngatamwachikwanisha ngatamukwanishe. Some of you wouldn't have fouled in. Some of you wouldn't have fouled in. Some of us, we were blocked. Yeah? Some of us, we were blocked. We understand how these things are done. A number of people, political players, they will tell you how it can be very difficult for you to foul in if you are a political nuisance. If you are a political nuisance, it will be very difficult for you to foul in. But lelo one said you have fouled in. Tapali uingachita complain takuli they. I have been scanning, I've been checking my videos mule poster. I have been checking. There is no one who has come out to complain to say awe in ECZ vanchinga tapali. Once never firirwe mule firirwa femwewe nefe mwiki. All those who are even fading, they are being given good reasons. Reasons that even themselves, they cannot argue with. Even themselves, they cannot argue with. Even themselves, they cannot argue with. So ECZ now womba, and I have been talking about this from the word go. ECZ. Black or Blair screen. But in a kind of TikTok, it actually irritates sometimes when it brings up nonsensical whatever. I mean, what have I said already here? It is talking about restricting. TikTok. TikTok is like marriage. TikTok these days. Americans. TikTok has just been something else. It has just been something else. It's really a pen. TikTok. Yeah, but in marriage. But anyway, ECZ have really done well. They have really done well. Who is going to complain against ECZ? What are you going to complain? What are you going to complain? For the first time since I became politically aware, it's the first time that I'm seeing ECZ being so independent. It's the first time. Upon mpirama politics, upon ishvirama politics, it is the first time ndemona ECZ to be so independent. Alaba mwangala za Romes na muwomba. Useless. Alaba mwangala za Romes na muwomba. You have done a wonderful job. And I pray that you continue like this. You know, your team has been very good. We can see that the people that are working in ECZ have been well trained, you know, managing very difficult situations, very, very difficult situations. You know, today, I mean, I was seeing ECZ being so accommodative because you see, on the day of nominations, candidates are given time. Candidates are given time, you know, and if you miss your time, that's it. If you miss your time, it's very difficult for you to file in. It is part of a disqualification, missing the time. But today I saw ECZ being so patient, going out looking for supporters, supporters for socialists, supporters for whatever, whatever. Where are they? Oh, no, they haven't come back. Okay, they go back. Who is available? Hey, Karakashita Karakari, you are very important. You just miss Karaka Nakashita Vekaria. Back would start disqualified. But ECZ today, they were so accommodating. Nganiku presidential, we even saw people rescheduling. Rescheduling. I can't come today. Let me come on another day. Awaba mdala wandiwanikani atuwanani hapa ba KBF still sorting out to my issues to a political party come. No, I'll come on Thursday to come on my longer case. And everybody that came in, they all managed to fall in, unless those that withdrew, unless those that completely failed, to give what was required. Like Wamdala Wandibaliato. Wamdala Waliato, mwafumina kuisa zone. I'm a politics. I'm a politics. Sasa Wamdala Waliato, washikuruka Wamdala po waishikire. Nendala mashabo. Narela washikuruka Wamdala. Wamulekira. Abo. I also want to contest. Naikava. Variato. Mwashukuruka. Epo mwaishikire. Wamdala wakambuye nabo nabesoko nabo baingira Rwansha. Naikava. Naikava. Wakambuye baingira ko Rwanshoko. Mukose mwe bali ku Rwansha. Mukose vaingira wakambuye. Wamdala ndi wako plande. Withdraw. Going to support Brian Munduwi. Congratulations to all of you that have managed to successfully file in. Congratulations to all of you. But I want to say, first of all, congratulations to ECZ for conducting, because I did not. It is ECZ who were the main players today. They are the ones that managed to have all these guys, file in their nominations. So I commend them. I want to commend you, Akapokola. You managed to keep order. It was not easy in some of these areas. We have seen on social media the noise that was going on in different areas. And you, Akapokola, you were there. You were there to restore order, to maintain order. I mean, I saw Wamdala wa Simon Mwa Wachitambala condemning Wakapokola. At Wakapokola, they were aloof when Garry Nkombo was being attacked. Imwe Wamdala imwe. Being a police officer is different from being a vlogger. Now we got a camera. It's different. It's different. Being a police requires a certain professionalism and a good judgment on what you do as a police officer. And I saw they were aloof. Anyway, did you see how many those cadres were? And by the time those cadres were approaching Garry Nkombo, they were the police officers were just about 3, I think. I only saw about 3. But there were many guys. But those guys, I mean, they put up the courage to defend Garry Nkombo. Garry Nkombo wouldn't have survived had it not been for those 2 or 3 police officers that were there. He was saved by those 2 or 3 police officers. Those police officers must be held for their courage because they stood up to defend Garry Nkombo. Are you telling me if those police officers were not there, you think Garry Nkombo would have survived? You think Garry Nkombo would have survived? Garry Nkombo was saved by the police. That's how Garry Nkombo survived. Otherwise, Garry Nkombo would have gone. He would have gone. Those police officers, few in numbers they were. Without anything, without any instrument to help them. It was just, they had to use their physical to counter those cadres that came. It's not always. I know people like it to, the first thing is we want to condemn the police. All the time, I want to go and most of the times is to condemn Wakapokola. We are so prone, we are so biased, we are so against the police most of the times. Katushofa Chabelev. Eh? I don't know why we are like this. I don't know why we are always very negative with the police. You want to blame Bakapokola. Eh? Garry Nkombo achipundo so officers. How many officers were there? How many officers? Go back and check that video. How many officers were there? Eh? What did they have? Tabachkwatem futi tabachkwatem in Konto. They had nothing. And they were just there, 2 or 3 police officers. Eh? 2 or 3 police officers, they were just there. I mean, and they had to come in, they had to. Imwe. Mwilangala imwe. Mule chindika wakapokola. Iwe mdala yo Simon mwe wa iwe. Baka kupola one day. Baka kupola. No, I condemn the police. They were aloof. Iwe. Push that judge situation. Kapokola na omuntu. Eh? You wanted to balukewa Bruce Lee parapene. Iwe. Coach that judge situation. Eh? How are you coming in? Eh? So wakapokola mnamubomba sana. Nganikwisa kulia kumbi kwa chiwe fyongwe fibi. Eh? But wakapokola they were there. Umwandi wakapokola namubomba sana. Namubomba. Wakapokola namubomba. Na wonse mwe wachibako mule tasha wakapokola. Mtasheni wakapokola mule watasha. It's not all the time mule mfafe. You become excited to condemn the police. Hey wakapokola, hey whatever. You are always in the negative and yet they are saving you. Wala Garry Nkombo lero nga wachi wachita mismeet lero. Nga wachi wachita mismeet. Ni wakapokola wachita save. So ba ECZ na wakapokola, they have done a very good job. And then there are some of those people that are coming on us now. Hey, you said Mundubile will not be on the ballot. Hey, Mule Tasha, not to me. We fought for you. Mule Tasha. Hey, whatever Mundubile Takabepa ballot. Hey, te papa, hey, Mule Tasha. Oh. Mule Tasha. Mwa Tasha kona wa ECZ. Mwa wa Tasha, they are independent. ECZ has shown independence. Because politics as it is, it has got its own, machinations, intricacies, kunumo kufilechitika. Efo ya wafyama politics, tele lofya tampa. If you want someone mona lelo, tele lofya tampa. And it's not only in Zambia. In Zambia, we are even far much better off. You cannot compare the political outburst, the isolated political outburst that happens. Zambia is a very big country. We are talking about 116 districts. We are talking about constituencies. So many constituencies. And look, it just isolated here and there. On the large scale, really, Zambia is very peaceful. So, mule tasha. If you are chistika lelo, tapari if chitika if you are wati, mufipangati, yo, hey, chabana shani. No, nothing. That is just, I'm a politics for yava. And in Damieva, you say, don't get into politics if you are not ready for this kind of things. This is part of politics. So, in a pari munduvire keni mieve. Pari munduvire, you should thank us. That because those who wanted to bar Munduvire, they would have barred Munduvire. They would have barred Munduvire. We engaged in conversations. Some of us, we even risked being labeled as Munduvire supporters or Munduvire spies in Hakainde Ichilemazi camp. Lelo mwachita succeed nomba mulefu amutupilivu kule nomba mutulange zayanuma mutufulamine nomba ini mwawapa ballot nomba mufile mwefu amupilivu kule nomba mutampo kutulange mtuanikana ini muletasha na ECZ muitashe notika kwati muletwanga kwati namufika kwati palinoko mwile mulive pananikana apa mwashuka mwasanga panifo twalefu aya. That's what we wanted. Ukweba ati mubepo pa baloti tumimone nombo bwa ume bwenu tumimone bukalume bwenu bamundu bile no yuwine malukula tumimone elo nomba muli pamo nomba kaidi muli pamo nomba tumimone muli pamo mwale yufwa bamalukula kubayi bayimya bayimya ntwanikane bashimya tuli baume ifwe tuli bayimya tukapafu bayimya tukapafu bantwanikane aba bantwanikane aba bamalukula nefitumbi fyabo kirikiti tuli baume tumumone naimwe banundu biroko naimwe mwalikola ifwe tumimone nomba muli bonse pamo mwikabe pano bufi tieni nomba tuingiremo tumone omwaume ni nani nailira pinto nomba nailira pinto nomba tieni tuingiremo nomba tieni tuingiremo tumone omwaume ni nani tieni tuingiremo nomba tieni tumimone ine intemwa. And that's what I wanted. I wanted you to be on the ballot. Elopo chwanine. Mwaisha iwika pamo. Mwaisha iwika pamo running mate. Malukula. Mundu ile president. Aleni nomba tumon. Feud ale pusha ati Garry Nkombo is a political nuisance. How? Na la kweba tonto tekanya fie. Tekanya. Nala kweba nalafika. Nalikuwa tentanchiko. Ndashtanchika mtu mundatanchika. Ngana randa palichi, ngana mapalichi ndeya palichi. Apande randa palibe na mundu bile. Ne filumba fyabo. With their pride. They want to come out now like they want to look at us as fools. No. No. Wait number now mwingire ine FNRFY. I'm happy. Now let's see. Tukapenda ma votes nombe mukakwata. Ine pantu na limie bukwati na mipera 5%. 5% na limieva imweba hello bundu bile problem. Nali mkwatira ka soft spot. So kula what sometimes ndefo kumupwa but na iwera mo. I was just everything. 13 mepe. I like to be honest. Mundu vile nali mkwatira ka soft spot. Ndefo kumupwa but waiwera mo. But nonetheless da vengiremo tumone. Na vengiremo ne chitumbi chabo. Da vengiremo vamalukula let's stand up. Let's pause. And anyway, I'm glad you are on the ballot. But what is to emphasize on this one is the independence of ECZ. This you must acknowledge. I mean, ECZ have done a good job. They have been very flexible. They have really, Namuwomba. Then, now, coming to this issue of Garry Nkombo, I know people, especially our opposition. Now, Mutemole, no, you are so excited. So excited. Flashing Garry Nkombo everywhere. Namumfa wino. Ala namutemwa. Namutemwa. But yeah, nangumutemwe. Then what? Then what? You are busy shan flashing ama videos, ama pictures, shan whatever. And linking President Hakainde Hichilema to whatever nonsense that happened. What you have to know, I've always been telling you, It is not everything that happens that the president is aware of. That's one thing. It is not everything that happens that the president is aware of. No, the guy has always been with Hakainde Hichilema. The guy was whatever, was in prison with Hakainde Hichilema, whatever. That guy, he is the defender of President Hakainde Hichilema. And those guys are guys that they are ready to do anything. FOA abafyama politics. Kula bama supporters awakowati. You know, it doesn't matter what the president is saying or whether the president knows or no, he doesn't know. They are fighters. They are commandos. They are political commandos of the president. They are political commandos of the president. And don't think that the president tells them to say, come on, jump in and take the bullet for me. No. That is their natural instinct, is to defend the president, is to fight for the president. So when these people, the diehards of the president, are jumping in to defend the president, don't always put it on the president. Oh, the president. Yes, the buck stops at the president. But you have to know that the political instinct of the diehards of the president is to defend the president. And Garry Nkombo has been daring the president for a long time. That is one thing that you should not run away. And those of you who are looking at Garry Nkombo as a hero today, it is because you are against President Hakainde Hichilema. And what Garry Nkombo is doing is basically frowning upon President Hakainde Hichilema. Garry Nkombo thinks that Hakainde Hichilema and himself, they are at the same level. A problem Garry Nkombo akwata from the word go. You know, Garry Nkombo was very close to President Hakainde Hichilema. Very close. Very, very close. If you remember 2021, Garry Nkombo was like, when you see Garry Nkombo, you see HH. That is the image that we had, where we are coming from. When you see a Garry Nkombo, it's like you see a President Hakainde Hichilema. Garry Nkombo himself did a lot of things for President Hakainde Hichilema. He did a lot of things, big things for President Hakainde Hichilema. But you see, he became too familiar. And he started walking in front of the president. And he started doing things thinking that he can get away with whatever he was doing. And this is a problem all the time. Umuntu nangu mwakula nankwe. But when he reaches a level yakwa HH, ufilo mchindika. I'll give an example of Bachakawa. I don't know, that name to some of you, you are hearing of it for the first time. There is a man called, is it Wallace Chakawa? He is part of the presidency, Mr. Chakawa. I remember him very well because Tuanina Pakawata prison, in 2017, Pakawata police in 2017. I stayed with that man for, I think, a few days. I don't know if it was 4 days or 5 days. I think it was 6 days. Mr. Chakawa, he is a friend to President Hakainde Hichilema. They grew up together in the same village. They went to school. Same schools. Chakawa, Mr. Chakawa. They are friends. They have grown up together with President Hakainde Hichilema. But Panondela and Awawa Chakawa, it is today some of you are hearing of him. You don't even know him. You have got no idea who he is. Because the man is humble. The man does not come out and, start showing off like, hey, no, Hakainde Hichilema is my friend. Hey, I grew up with him. No, he doesn't. He remains humble. He respects President Hakainde Hichilema in spite of having had grown up with him. He never, becomes pompous or, show himself. No, he doesn't. Chakawa. You check, I think it's Wallace Chakawa, I'm not very sure. Mr. Chakawa, that man. But mweve na Jito. That's why I've been talking about Jito. You have come to know HH later on in life, and mostly at the apex when Hakainde Hichilema was really now happening, becoming president or after president. Ni mwewe mwimya amapindo. You become pompous. You feel, you are so close to the president. You feel you are on the same level. It doesn't matter how close you may be to the president. It doesn't matter. You have to respect him in his position. You have to respect him. You cannot start going ahead of him. You cannot. And President Hakainde Hichilema is very tolerant, very, very tolerant, and very patient. Hakainde Hichilema has been very tolerant, has been very patient with Garry Nkombo. Garry Nkombo has been pompous. He really felt like, he's a co-president. If you are the pali Garry Nkombo, because Garry Nkombo has started feeling like, he is at the same level with the president. To some extent, even feeling that he's better than the president. Garry Nkombo feels he's better than Hakainde Hichilema. This is real. Garry Nkombo feels he's better than Hakainde Hichilema. Garry Nkombo feels he is more popular than Hakainde Hichilema. Garry Nkombo feels Hakainde Hichilema is not fit to be president. He thinks he is the bigger guy. He thinks he should be the president. But hello, Garry Nkombo, after Mazoka died, the one who took over is Hakainde Hichilema. And you stayed in opposition for 17 years with Hakainde Hichilema at the helm of UPND. Garry Nkombo held UPND. Garry Nkombo transformed UPND into a ruling party. Yes, you have been close, but you can never measure up to Hakainde Hichilema. The biggest arrogance we can have is to think you are better than the president. That is the biggest arrogance you can have. When you start thinking, even if the president comes to you asking for advice, even if the president depends on you, because you feel like, no, I mean, the president needs me. The president is dependent on me. The president is not dependent on anyone. And no one is indispensable. No one is indispensable. The moment you start thinking that the president, you start singling out yourself. Jito Nshamupata, all I've been saying is that Jito, and because he's so close to President Hakainde Hichilema, President Hakainde Hichilema, treats him good like a son. Some of you are scared to talk about Jito because you feel, no, Jito is so close. Some of you even say, no, Jito is related to one, like our Sia one. Hey, you don't know Sia one. You are jeopardizing yourself. Hey, you will not come back. Hey, check the history of this. Check the family of this. Who bloody care? Who bloody cares if Jito is a relative to Hakainde Hichilema? Do I care? I don't care. Hakainde Hichilema is the president. That's what matters to me. I look at Hakainde Hichilema as a Republican president. Who is related to Hakainde Hichilema? I don't care about that. And I will not spare you because you are related to whatever, to Hakainde Hichilema. Even if you are the son. How in a telephone bomber? In a telephone bomber. Mule understand. In a telephone bomber, it's not about you because this one, Hakainde Hichilema. I never call Hakainde Hichilema. I mean, they are not even in the limelight. They have got their lives very disciplined. Why is it that Wakandile, they are the children? And actually, these very people who come out like, daddy, 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 they are the biggest betrayers. They are the biggest betrayers. These very guys that shows, total loyalty, 150% loyalty. Those are the dangerous ones. We have seen it. Those are the dangerous ones. Those who, no, it's the president. Those are the biggest problem. Because the moment you are no longer there, Chapwa, they switch allegiance. This is what we are seeing today. You can even see them. Some of these people that were busy, Edigalungu. They are the ones that have switched. Some of them are even talking negative or so much negative about on Edigalungu. You can say whatever you want on Edigalungu. Me, I've never turned against Edigalungu. I've never turned against Edigalungu. Me calling for Edigalungu to be buried, it is because I want that man to rest in peace. I've just refused to say they should not use his body. They used him when he was alive. They are still using him when he's dead. And that has been my position. It is not, and I've criticized Edigalungu in things that I criticized him even when he was alive. I've not turned on anything now that he's dead. No. At least I'm real. I'm just who I am. So even I will not reduce myself to accept everything about Hakainde Hichilema, even what is wrong. At your point to the folk with Dion senda landakale natampo kumyewa. Ino unsunga nilesa. No kuwa ya kuzambia. Le somu nila kebati yo nomba ule ya kuzambia longo tupetori. I will come. I depend more on God than on man. I depend on God. God is the one who opens the ways. God is the one who keeps me going. Apana chila myewa padi uyumwaiche. Uyumwaiche mulenga. I've been broke these past few days. I've been very broke. I'm telling you, very, very broke. Embarrassingly broke. And, I've been pushing to some of whatever to my friends, Shan, nothing. And from nowhere, a young guy comes up, This guy, Mlenga, I posted his job. I'll become a ceiling boards and whatever. You should check for that guy. Those of you who are building and you want to do a ceiling board, there is this good guy. He does beautiful works. Beautiful works. Check the check into Ankan. They can even go a bit. They can even go a bit because I quit sorry. I quit so much. My pictures. Oh, anyway, let me just open into Ankan. Let me open. Let me open Irikwisha. Yeah. Okay. Even here. You see this guy. He does. I am an Ankan. I'm a ceiling. He does very beautiful things. Look at this guy. Look at this. This is the guy. And anyway, so this guy, from nowhere, I've been very broke. And I've just been quiet. From nowhere, this guy calls me up. No, I want to place an advert. How much do you charge? I tell him, I'm thinking that he will go like these others. He said, no, I'm sending the money. Immediately sends the money. I survived. Basically, what I'm telling you is that God is there to look after me. God is there to look after me. I don't lose sleep on what is going to happen to me. I don't lose sleep because I trust in God. Whether President Hakainde Hichilema does not approve me or he approves me, I know God is there. If Hakainde Hichilema is going to bring me back, it will be God working through President Hakainde Hichilema. So It is not about, no, you are supporting Hakainde Hichilema because of whatever, no. And when there is something wrong, I will say it. I will tell Hakainde Hichilema. Even if I'm in government, I will go and tell the president, Mr. President, I think this way, that way. That is what I believe in. But some of these people, balamoneka nokumoneka kwa bati, nibukandire fie, nibukandire, andabale kulumbirisha, shan. You know there is a problem. So, you should be very careful when you become very close to the power that be. You should be very careful. You should give them respect. You should never think you are indispensable. Because ngafyapiribuka. What has happened to Garry Nkombo? Garry Nkombo thought he is the one, he is, whatever. Nomba nafi piribuka. And what is Garry Nkombo now? The mistake that he's making is now daring the president. You see? Garry Nkombo is daring the president. Garry Nkombo is daring the president. And when you dare the president, believe you me, you will be fought not by the president, but by the people, the lieutenants of the president. They will sort you out even without the president knowing. The president will be coming to see it, I'm sure. Pictures, because he released a statement. And you can see from the statement that he was also caught off guard. You were surprised. What is this? I know you'll be saying, no, Garry, that guy, he is close to... No, he is close, but and mostly he's from the political line. He's not among the presidency. That guy is not among the president. He's not with the president. He's not on the presidency. He's not a bodyguard of President Hakainde Hichilema. He's not an assistant of President Hakainde Hichilema. He's not an advisor of President Hakainde Hichilema. I doubt how many times that guy sees the president. I doubt if that guy even speaks to the president. I doubt. But when they saw Garry Nkombo challenging the president, they thought of acting. And they acted in their own way as cadres, as diehards of President Hakainde Hichilema. And you need these people. In politics, you need all these people. You need people that are ready to die for you, that are ready to risk it all for you. And those are the guys that are confronting Garry Nkombo, because Garry Nkombo is daring the president. Garry Nkombo has been daring the president. That's why Garry Nkombo was fired. Garry Nkombo was daring the president. Even when he was, first of all, my appointments here. Garry Nkombo was choosing what he should be. Garry Nkombo wanted something special more than what he was given. Garry Nkombo was doing things in there which he felt like, he can get away with it. You remember the issue of ambulances? You remember that issue of ambulances? When were they delivered? You remember those ambulances? Were they ambulances or whatever? But those vehicles, you remember that issue of the vehicles? You remember that issue of the vehicles? Do you remember the issue of the vehicles? Those, I think they were about 150. I don't know if they were constituency vehicles. I can't remember what they were. But you remember that issue of those vehicles. And remember, it was a big issue. Those vehicles to be delivered. It was Garry Nkombo was minister there. It was Garry Nkombo was minister. There was a road which was given in Northwestern Province. Local government awarded a road and paid in advance. Some money, and the person that they actually awarded the contract, he was a PF inclined, linked, and a brother to one of the guys who was a minister. HH was seeing all these things. CDF was a problem accessing CDF. The money was supposed to be going to the people. People were supposed to be accessing CDF. To access CDF, it was a problem because you needed somebody in the ministry. You needed the minister to authorize that, yes, let them receive the money. CDF was a problem. Money to access CDF was a problem. And yet Hakainde Hichilema was saying, come on, this money must go to the people. It must go to the people. And now you have a minister who wants to, come in. People want to to access the money and implement projects. And they are not going. Things are not going. It's just that Wufi. We can married in more at whatever. We can you don't read, these things are there. You go back. There was that issue of vehicles. Garry Nkombo was the minister then. He was the minister. There was the issue of the road in Northwestern. Garry Nkombo was the minister. People were failing to access CDF. Garry Nkombo was the minister. If you remember, even when he swore in the minister who came in, the speech of the president was, can we make sure that CDF is moving? There are delays there. What is going on? So even as this Garry Nkombo is talking about to say, hey, Vanita Patishala, Nili Patishala, hey, you are on the garbage heap. The question is why? You, Garry Nkombo, who was so close to President Hakainde Hichilema, how come today you are on the dung heap, if you like? How come? How come you have been discarded? Even those of you who are busy saying, no, whatever. I'm asking you, why is Garry Nkombo being sidelined? Why is Garry Nkombo thrown out? Why? When Garry Nkombo was like the next guy to President Hakainde Hichilema, why? You tell me, hey, Garry Nkombo, tell me, why is it that Garry Nkombo today, Garry Nkombo was so close to President Hakainde Hichilema, so close at every level, even at family level, whatever, those Garry Nkombo would go in and out of community house, even the families. The wife of Garry Nkombo was close to Bamaeva Mtinta. Why is it that today Garry Nkombo alipatishala? Why? Why? Tell me. Garry Nkombo, as you go to the people, as you go around soliciting for sympathy, you tell the people, why has Hakainde Hichilema treated you like this? Why is Hakainde Hichilema has distanced himself? Why? Tell me. You have been very close. You have been with HH for a long time. A long time you have been with HH. How come that only you, even people that have come to know HH, even people that even spoke against HH have been embraced? Even people that spoke against HH, they have been embraced. And I mean, there are many people that I can point at. Sylvia Masebo Toale Punda, Sylvia Masebo. We never saw Sylvia Masebo being fired. There are a number of people. Kabuswe is there. There are a number of them. Why Garry Nkombo? So even as he's going, Garry Nkombo, as you are going to the people to campaign, the first thing that you should tell them, and bring evidence. What evidence do you want? When those vehicles were delayed to come, those vehicles, who was the minister? Wasn't Garry Nkombo the minister? Ulichipuba? CDF, people are failing to access CDF. Wasn't it Garry Nkombo was the minister? The road that was given to a PF cadre in Northwestern, wasn't it Garry Nkombo who was the minister? What evidence do you want? I mean, we know, we used to get, some of us, we used to get of how Hakainde Hichilema. Then talk about this Bill 7. Talk about Bill 7. I counted them out. People that voted for Bill 7. How do you expect Hakainde Hichilema to treat this Garry Nkombo when we are making laws that are progressive to the country, and we have Garry Nkombo secretly going campaigning against the bill? Honestly, what do you expect of HH? What do you expect of HH? There is a bill which the government is invested in. The government is invested in. And Garry Nkombo secretly goes and starts campaigning against the thing just to embarrass Hakainde Hichilema. I mean, how far will Garry Nkombo go in trying to embarrass Hakainde Hichilema? How far will he go? How far will Garry Nkombo go in trying to embarrass Hakainde Hichilema? Because he feels entitled. Garry Nkombo feels so entitled. To what extent? How far? So this issue of Bill 7. Bill 7, Garry Nkombo was secretly campaigning against it. Garry Nkombo voted against Bill 7. He voted against Bill 7. What do you expect? And look at Hakainde Hichilema. Hakainde Hichilema called these traitors. He called these traitors. He called them. He called, Hakainde Hichilema called the traitors, Garry Nkombo Nava Nankwe. He called them and he faced them. He told them, you didn't vote for Bill 7. I am going to fire you. He told them. He told them before even sorted them out. That is how those people were fired. They were removed. He told them. He had a meeting with them. He told them. He told Garry Nkombo. And one of the things that he told them, don't contest. Because I cannot trust you after what you have done. I cannot trust you to go back in parliament and represent the party. Because you are traitors. He told them, don't go to parliament. Don't contest. He told them, don't contest. And you have seen. Vamchima wanted to disobey. But, he withdrew. That other guy, Katshinga Samaka, he also withdrew. What, Irene, you can lie. You are a liar. Which lie? Which lie? Nala Islama phone, you were at Irene, whatever. I will open phone lines. And I don't lie. I don't lie. This is real. Even Garry Nkombo is there. My Lord can hold it. And most of the times I tell you that the people I mentioned, some of these things I mentioned, let the people come out and say, no, what he said is not true. But they don't. Instead, they run, no, I cannot answer Tayari, I cannot answer Tayari. But what I say is true. What I say is true. Garry Nkombo was trying to shoot down Bill 7. And HH told them to their faces. And he told them, don't contest. I can't trust you in parliament. This is why you have seen these others withdrawing. And he told them not to threaten them, but he told them as a friendly advice to say, my friends, you can't go there. But I'll look at you in other areas. I'll look at you in other areas. That's why you have seen these others. They just withdrew. But what does Garry Nkombo do? Garry Nkombo, he said, to hell with you. Garry Nkombo lifts a middle finger against the president. I'm going to contest. Honestly, is that okay? Which of you can accept such nonsense? Which of you can accept such nonsense? Which die hard will accept this kind of things? Which one? I mean, we want to come on, if someone been to kuipima, why pima? Garry Nkombo is lifting a middle finger against the president. He's saying to hell with the president. He's fighting the president. And this is why I commend ECZ. I commend ECZ because they have been impartial. They have been independent. They have been independent. They have allowed him to file his nominations. Those cadres, they are just not taking it. And you can't expect, you can't blame them. This is politics. You can't blame those cadres. We saw the videos. So what is that nonsense? I'm posing up a bed, hospital, at Garry Nkombo, admitted. Garry Nkombo was not beaten. We saw it. We saw it. Garry Nkombo was not beaten. He was not beaten. So what about the video? Hey, Garry Nkombo admitted in hospital. He was beaten by who? He was not beaten. He was not beaten. He was roughed up, yes, but he was not beaten. And those people, they are defending the president. They don't want their president to be embarrassed. The president told this guy, don't contest. He has not removed him as a party. He has not fired him. He has not expelled him. He's still treating him as a friend. President Hakainde Hichilema has still been looking at Garry Nkombo as a friend. But Garry Nkombo is being all the more arrogant, all the more trying to embarrass President Hakainde Hichilema. What do you expect? And then okay, now you have filed in your nomination as independent. Garry Nkombo, even in 2021, people are complaining against you. Some of you, especially in the southern province, you have been surviving because of UPND. Because of UPND. And remember, what you have done good to contest. Now let's see. Let's see who is who. Let's see who is who. Let's see if UPND is less powerful than you, Garry Nkombo. Let's see. You have dared the president. The president told you, my brother, step aside. Like others. I'm telling you, you don't do that in politics. You don't do that anywhere. You don't do that anywhere. You don't just do that. So, him, whatever. It is because of Garry Nkombo being stubborn, Garry Nkombo trying to embarrass the president. And the diehards of the president are saying, no. No. He's being a nuisance. Garry Nkombo is being a nuisance. He feels very entitled. I don't know. He thinks that, he single-handedly helped Hakainde Hichilema to be president. That's what he thinks. He thinks Garry Nkombo is the one that, wrestled PF to install Hakainde Hichilema. And Hakainde Hichilema, owes him everything. He thinks that Hakainde Hichilema owes his presidency to Garry Nkombo. But no. There were other people, Jack Mwimbu, Mterana Lumango, and many others that contributed, that fought collectively to install UPND into power. It is not just Garry Nkombo. But for some reason, Garry Nkombo feels, Hakainde Hichilema owes him. And he can do whatever he wants. No, it is not right. Yes, you are supporting him. It is because you hate Hakainde Hichilema. And you are not being objective. What I'm giving you, these are the objective truths about all this situation. There is no way HH would wake up and just, single out Garry Nkombo. A person that was close to him. We all know he was very close to him. There is no way Hakainde Hichilema. I mean, what about these others? If Hakainde Hichilema is embracing Bafranki Bwadia, if Hakainde Hichilema is embracing Sande Chanda, is embracing Akakantwani Kanekama Finger, if he's embracing these others, how can he turn against his own? And why only him? Why not Jack Mwimbu? Why not Douglas Yakalima? Why not? Why not Cornelius Mweto? Why? Hakainde Hichilema is one of the loyal guys. He's very loyal. Because some of you have even been complaining. Why is he why adopting this one? Why adopting this one? Hakainde Hichilema has adopted some of the people that, you are, the people in the constituencies are even saying, no, we don't want this one. Too much. But Hakainde Hichilema has accommodated all of them. Why only Garry Nkombo? It is because of his attitude. It is because of his pomposity. And today shows how pompous he is, because the president told him, together with others, don't contest. And it was not to say, don't contest, I've discarded you. No, don't contest, I'll give you something else. But him, he says, Fako, I'm going to contest. So, I mean, I have no sympathy. I only pity Garry Nkombo, because he is not going to succeed. He's not going to win. And after losing this election, he will be really akawapachara proper. After losing this one, akawapachara proper. Because he's losing. It is not about an individual. It is about UPND and President Hakainde Hichilema. The people of Mazabuka, they will not vote for Garry Nkombo because Garry Nkombo, he is drawing sympathy. They will not. And Garry Nkombo should tell the people why he was fired. He should tell the people why alipachara. He should tell the people. He should tell the people. Anyway, I've made my points. You can start calling him. You call and tell me where I'm lying on Garry Nkombo. You call and tell me. You cannot behave like that. You can't behave like that. You need to have respect. You cannot be embarrassing the president. Who the hell are you? Hello?
Good evening.
Good evening, my brother.
Thank you. Let me go straight to the point. So point number one, if you decide to go against the president by voting for Garry Nkombo, what you are indirectly communicating to the rest of the country is that so there's no way Mungamba or you go against him. You need to compare the two. Why are you? Because if you disrespect the president will not be respected by everyone in the country. So make sure the president is respected. Then point number two, in a Garry Nkombo kare na mwene, because it's like RFO ya pangi wa mushina pare CDF. CDF chintu suma, but where RF sendera mwene, he also made himself to be a president. If impia, because it's a good concept. Impia shiling ramu communities, ma constituency. Frame mwana shi support different projects, but then RFO ya pangi wa mushware mpapa tapakwa tindala mwene. Then I also saw, just because he was a chairman election, I saw that you can't go with this kind of a person, more 2026 elections. You will be a liability. Nangamwari monama adoptions ale panga. Muri alama elections vale rusa. Nangamwamona because me I would have even preferred the Nkandu abana chairman elections because ukuri Nkandu mwala ishoko at mwala win because Nkandu Advapanshi is able to push, is able to pull the crowd and convince the people to say to vote the number of elections, you have ena Garry Nkombo utangire, masanga performance tayari win. So if they had gone with his type, Muma elections, they are so to be a chairman. They did want to change, they moved him out. Because the party when he was fired, he said they'll be loyal to the president. Number very for much the discipline no, you can't discipline me. Because Ngalanda I'll be independent, indirectly saying I cannot be disciplined. No man muntu washar mwala bombanango. We are for tare itukumpona. So by making a sure mwewe na mazabuka. This is your president. Don't start giving Garry Nkombo.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you. Let me take others.
All right.
Yeah. Hello?
Hello, good evening, President Secretary.
Good evening.
I just want to comment concerning what happened today to Honorable Garry Nkombo. Mr. President Secretary, what happened to me is not good at all. As UPND members and supporters, we need to respect this great man because he fought so hard in the past during 2021. And there are certain issues there, Mr. President, there's something you said in the video, this man, maybe they are doing that of the president, which was today. Mwawera Mabok supporter like he's not loyal to the president or Mr. Garry Nkombo the compass, which is that the apartment reserved for information for change. Again, the attack and the attack and disrespect shown towards him was very painful to see. We therefore humble pleading with our father, His Excellency President to forgive this man. In the presence of our CIA. Okay, yes, we know that maybe there was something which was gone wrong, but
iwe namba iwe listen iwe unalanda tibafuire baberera busho muntu oberera afuire aba arrogant ngolefo ko bati bakwelere. Do you have to be arrogant? Ba wisonga bakwe bati okay if na uchitana urufyanya but mairo uikafuma panganda ukekale panganda ero mairo iwe ruchero wafuma waya bushani ishu ulelango ko bati mwana musuma
so, I have a question on that. I have a question. Are you sure, Mr. President, these two people they communicate?
So now you see now you are doubting me. You don't have information. If you have information, I've told you that the president told him. I've told him. So if you have a contrary information, you have to say, if you're more under batayari wufi. But I'm telling you that Garry Nkombo was told, you have not voted for Bill 7. Don't contest because you have betrayed me. So I know this is for a fact. Ngoleva kavyeka mupushe Garry Nkombo ala kwewa atichishinga bali njebe.
Mr. President.
Kabili uko. I mean, ukumwelelo umuntu, if you want to be forgiven, you need to show remorse. Hello?
Yes, good evening. I'm sure good morning.
Good evening. We are in Zambia. Let's go.
Yes, sir. So, before I comment, what I want to comment, I want to leave this thing. Loyalty is proven when you have every reason to walk away, yet deliberately you choose to remain. Yes. This one was written by my spiritual father, my mentor. You know, why I like following him, it's not just because of politics, no. But I saw learn leadership, about leadership. Because one thing I like in you, you are objective, whereby you speak the fact. How come among all the people who were supporting him or who have been loyal, how come he has been whereby vindicated? So we need to ask ourselves, why? Because it don't fact one side, just because him was reacted, we haven't heard the other side. So I would like whereby people to reason both sides to flip a coin to other side. What has caused this thing to happen? Why only him? Like you have posed the question. Otherwise, we are following you, Mr. Tali. On my side, I'm learning. It is cool. That's why I'm spending time whereby to listen. I'm not a politician, but I'm learning whereby, you know, knowledge you need to to reign. Otherwise, I love you, Mr. Terry.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you. Hello? Hello?
Yes, Mr. Perry. How are you, sir?
Fine, thanks.
All right. So actually, the points that you're raising, they're very valid on Nkombo. The only thing that Mr. Nkombo was supposed to do was just to humble himself.
Yes.
And put humility, you know, because I'm sure he was instructed by the president. For him to show respect, he was just supposed to obey and wait for the next thing what the president has for him. But he decided to go and take it by himself, of which it shows that he's now in competition with the president. That shows that he is stubborn and he can't get instructions from any UPND members. And for that being the reason now, he's trying all means possible to use sympathy to blackmail people from Magabuka so that he can have a seat and now speak against the president, of which it can't happen.
Yeah. No, thank you, my brother. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Mr. Tali.
Yes.
How you doing, sir? This is Tanya Kandawire, and I'm just following up on your presentation and stuff like that about Garry.
Yes.
Honorable Garry Nkombo. You know, everybody keeps talking about loyalty and loyalty. My question is, loyalty to who? To an individual, which is in this case the president of Zambia, or the constitution and the people of Zambia?
So now, just there, you need to put things in context. Here, we are talking about a political party. You know, we are talking about a political party. So let us not discuss this in a vacuum. We are talking about a political party. And in a political party, when you join a political party, there is a president, there is a hierarchy, and there is discipline. And when you go out of that, I mean, honestly, you cannot complain when consequences follow. So put it in context. I don't know, you have brought in the constitution. We are talking about the party and the order of a party. That is what we are talking about. So I think I would like you to contextualize it and not put it vaguely, loyalty to the constitution, loyalty to the people. No, it is within the party. He has got his constitutional right to contest, and he has contested. He's exercising his constitutional right. But from the party point of view, because Garry Nkombo is saying, I've been thrown, you know, on the garbage heap or in the dustbin. That's what he's saying. But why has he been thrown there?
Or maybe he wanted to exercise his constitutional right,
which he has done. That's fine. That's fine. Right, but from the party's context.
Okay. So let me take you back a little bit. Okay, so you're telling me that just because Garry Nkombo, we don't know. You and I don't know. Maybe you have information.
Don't say. Listen. Exactly. No. Don't put me in what you don't know. Your ignorance is yours. Okay. I'm speaking about what I know.
Thank you. Okay, so let me speak the way I see it out of my ignorance. Garry Nkombo, you're telling me Garry Nkombo maybe messed up. That's what you are insinuating.
I'm not insinuating. Listen. You don't waste my time. Yeah, I'm not insinuating. Okay. I am talking about what I know. And what I know is real. If you have been following Zambian politics, didn't you see the 156 vehicles which were supposed to go to the constituencies being ordered in a dubious way that even the supply was a problem? Didn't you see CDF being delayed? People failing to access CDF when Hakainde Hichilema was every day saying people should access CDF, and people were not accessing CDF because the minister was sitting on top of it. Didn't you hear of a vehicle, of a contract that was given dubiously to some business guy, and money was advanced.
Okay. Now you are talking.
Now you are talking upon Tampere. Now you are talking. I've been explaining this. Now you are telling me. Now you are talking. How can you tell me now you are talking when I've explained all this? Hello? I mean, when you want to make a point, become good, not to the survivor. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Hello?
Hello?
Yes.
Yes. Am I through to Chilfata?
Yes, you are through.
Yes. So, the issue of Garry Nkombo, you are talking about loyalty. Now, the question I have is, first of all, he was fired and he kept quiet. He has been loyal, he's been quiet, he was fired from his ministerial position. How long ago has it been without him saying anything? To me, he was proving loyalty. After that, they removed him as elections chairperson. Okay, again, he still said, I'm loyal to the president. Okay? But at the end of the day...
Bill 7, talk about Bill 7. Talk about Bill 7. Talk about Bill 7. Talk about Bill 7.
Yes, even the issue of Bill 7, Mr. Tayari.
He didn't vote for Bill 7. He didn't vote.
Mr. Newton Samakai, listen to me. Mr. Newton Samakai, for instance, is a relative. Himself told us, how could I have voted against Bill 7 when I'm the one who was even advocating that my constituency is big? Okay? I wanted it separated because it was too big for me. It is the informers of the president that are ill-informing the president. So some of the information, even concerning...
Now listen, wait a minute.
The president called them later on to say, no, I was actually wrong.
No,
okay?
It's not true.
I want you to stand. Mr. Samakai refused and said, standing, no.
Now, listen.
Promised
other
positions.
Listen.
Yes.
Listen. Samakai, like others, would have their own vision. What I want to tell you is that the president did not act on hearsay. No, the president did not act on hearsay. There is a system there where when you vote, it registers. So if you they were told, and they will come to you, they will tell you whatever it is. But I can tell you, those people didn't vote for Bill 7. Garry Nkombo didn't vote for Bill 7. So don't defend them.
Do you remember, Mr. Tayari? Do you remember that they even challenged to say, let Parliament show the records that they actually voted against Bill 7. And Parliament could not even do that. But at the end of the day, I was talking about Garry Nkombo, how he's been quiet all this while. But you know, as a person, even you, Mr. Tayari, where you are not needed, you cannot just stay loyal. Okay, at the end of the day, he has a life, okay, a political life that he needs to lead as well. And he needed to make a decision because it is so evident that he was not going to be brought back in the inner circle. So for me, it is probably an issue of being a threat or something, I don't know. But okay. I think in terms of loyalty, he's been quiet. He's been quiet. He couldn't take it anymore.
I would beg to differ that he has been quiet, because in politics, you can be quiet yourself, but you would employ people to speak for you and do things for you. But I will not go there because that is speculative. I will not go there. But nonetheless, at the end of the day, he has made a decision. I mean, that is his constitutional right. No, I'm not disputing that. I can only wish him all the best. But no, let me listen. So whatever he has done, whatever that decision is against the advice of the president. I think you and I can agree on that. The president told him, don't contest. Yes. And he has made a decision against the president. And me, I'm speaking to say that decision is disrespecting the presidency. It doesn't matter, he has been quiet and whatever. What he has done today, he has openly gone against the president openly.
But do you know why?
No.
Because
he would have all the reasons.
You don't force yourself.
Oh, fine.
You
fine.
don't force yourself. It is
no
so
problem.
evident that is not needed. He wasn't needed.
And why wasn't he needed? Wait a minute. Why was it? Okay. Why was he not needed? Why was he not needed?
Maybe he did something wrong, but for him to remain loyal when himself actually...
If you have done something wrong, my friend...
I'm not needed.
If you have done something wrong, you should accept, you should not be the one to choose the punishment. You can't do something wrong and choose how you should be treated. Let's be objective. Come on, guys. Let's be objective. Garry Nkombo messed up.
Mr. Garry, the last point I wanted to make is this. Whatever he did wrong, it is wrong for you to then say that the cadres were right to go and attack him, because at the end of the day, he has accepted his wrong, whatever, if he did anything.
He hasn't accepted.
He has chosen a new path.
Yeah.
And he has chosen a new path.
Which is against the president.
So it is not right to use violence against him when himself, actually, yesterday said, whatever the consequences, let me start something new.
Listen.
Okay?
Listen.
Whatever decision is made, it is against the president.
Okay, so listen. You are not a politician, but I can tell you but if you are, then you don't understand politics. If you are a politician, you would understand that such things are not strange in politics. Such things are not strange in politics. They have not started today.
What violence?
My friend, politics. Look at me. Politics is difficult. Hey, hello.
Yes. You know, the president, Mr. H, is a man who is quiet and observant. Yes, people may say about loyalty, Mr. Garry Nkombo was loyal because he has been quiet all along, but actions speak than words. When you talk about the issue of Bill 7, the actions that he portrayed symbolized and they reflected that this person was in the same shoes with the fellows of the party. You see? So, yes, in politics, you can be quiet, but you can employ people to speak for you.
Yes. Like
speculation.
Sorry, my brother. Wait a minute. Not to cut you. Not to cut you. Like those people that went to his house to say they gave him 25,000 to go and file the nomination. Are you telling me? I mean, a person who is politically knowledgeable would say that those people they just gathered that and went to his house.
No. There was a hidden agenda.
Yes.
There was an agenda that was hidden behind that. So that man actually, he has been noisy, but in indirect way. Okay, and the big man is very observant, the president. That's why he said, no, Mr. Man, that's the luck. Don't contest. But since he has been pompous, he decided to go against the word of the president. How many people have been stopped to contest? There are many, he's not the only one. But the others have remained to obey the directive from the president. But him being stubborn and wanting to show off that he can't be instructed by the president, decided to be independent. That shows that he's disrespecting the hierarchy.
Now, thanks, my brother. Hello? Hello? Yeah, I'm quiet.
Well, mine is short. Loyalty defines a man. Whenever you temper with leadership, who is Sanga Kuchishala. Simon Mwansaka Pwepo tried to temper with the presidency by Sangire Kuchishala. Winter Kavimba also tried to temper with the in PF Valley. He was big. it was a sour ending. So, presidency, you don't tamper with it.
No, you don't.
Anyhow, humble yourself is the way to go.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Yes, please. Buena mlibwanji.
We know. So I just want to maybe ask a question or something like that. I've been following your broadcast today, and I think you raised some really good points. And I'm not a politician like you. I am just a concerned citizen. And listening into your wonderful broadcast today, I did not hear you at any point in time where you condemned the violence that happened today. I'm not here to support Garry Nkombo. I'm not here to support politics or anything. I'm here to just, I'm here as a concerned citizen against violence. And if I remember very well, in one of your past broadcasts, you had said something to the effect of, war in one place is war everywhere. Which again, when it comes to, if we could liken that to violence, I think violence should have no place in our society, regardless of who it is, whether it was done kuli mwe, kuli malukula, kuli ba mundubile, kuli ba CF president. Like, it should have no place. And I think you said something to the effect of, like the president has these like diehard supporters, and be that as it may, however, violence should have no place in our society. It should not have no place in our society and should be condemned, highly condemned by every peace-loving citizen in the world. It's just a human thing. And also to your point of, the police did what they could, and maybe they did. But if I recall on that video that I saw, when that guy in a red shirt was literally talking to the police and talking to Garry Nkombo, and the police were literally just entertaining him. And by entertaining, I mean entertaining what he was saying. And I don't know about Zambia. Like, what is the role of the police? Is it about protecting and serving the public? Is it protect and save the citizen, or just standing by?
So,
was they supposed to arrest this person on the spot, because that was an assault charge?
So
I think for me, that's where I'm coming from, like condemning.
Okay.
I didn't hear you condemn the violence in any way, shape, or form, regardless of where it was.
Yes.
Where it was towards.
Yes. So
and also, what is the role of the police?
Yes.
Because
so stay on the line. I've gotten your point.
Arrested in any way. So,
I've gotten your point,
yeah,
but stay on the line. Let me respond to you. For me,
okay, thank you.
For me, I'm not a pretentious person. No. I am not a duplicitous person. Me, you are not a politician, and I can hear. I mean, you are one of those privileged people, if I could call, who talk about human rights and whatever. But for me, I don't pretend. I don't believe even in this nonsense to say, me, my children, I don't spare the road. I don't. That useless of nonsense of human rights, whatever. Even my children, I tell them, go and be a daughter of those human rights. As long as you are my child, you will behave. I don't tolerate that nonsense. So when it comes to politics, unfortunately, my dear, there are no limits in politics. Unfortunately, there are no limits when people are fighting for power. And this is something that when you are getting into politics, you should not be massaged or cheated that you'll be spared human rights. What? No, it doesn't. Everywhere when power is at stake, even lives are lost. So in terms of what happened to Garry Nkombo, I will not pretend, my dear sister. I will not come here and tell you, no, violence, whatever. Those cadres did what they had to do to defend the president from being embarrassed. They did what they could. Unfortunately, I will not pretend I wanted. I shall be. But your violence. If you're fearing, and you know what I mean. Let me finish you. My sister. Wait. I'm saying this. Me, I'm in exile. And you know, I'm in exile. Why? Because of what? Because of politics. My family is in tatters. I've lost everything.
I feel for you there. I feel for you. My heart goes out to you.
But listen. But have you ever heard me complaining? I don't. Because I have accepted that this is the price of politics.
Imagine the line before I go. I was going to say the optics still don't look good for the president, because I think at this point it's like doomed if he does, doomed if he don't. Like, you know, the optics still don't look good for the president. I mean, you know, what had happened earlier, like just the optics itself.
Yeah, well, those optics, the president before the elections, he spoke. He said no violence. And when the president saw that, he said, I mean, this is wrong. The president has condemned it. The president has condemned. It's me saying whatever happened there is part of politics. But the president has condemned that. But don't be fooled to say, no, the president has said this, then tomorrow you become arrogant. You'll be sorted out. By the time the president is coming to know, by the time the president is making the statements, you have already been sorted out. Politics. Then second, on the police.
Bye-bye, happy birthday to Kia.
Thank you. Then on the police, she spoke about the police.
Yes. The police.
On the police.
Yes.
You see, the police, we need to understand something. You know, the police, when they are acting, when they are making a decision, they consider the situation and how many they are. So, for example, if those few police officers that you saw, if they decided to harass this guy, imagine he came with a bunch of guys out there. There were more people than the police officers. Yeah, there were more people than the police officers there. So the police officers to act there and try to arrest this guy, trying to cuff this guy, it would have been a problem. They would have been beaten. So the police acted, you know, with prudence, because, I mean, that guy can be followed even after. The guy can be followed even after. So arresting him there.
We're waiting for that.
But again, my politics again. You know, politics. My dear sister, I will not pretend to you. Politics,
okay. It's complicated, guys.
My sister, the thing will pay. At no, come for like a short skirt, you'll be protected. Hey, thank you, my sister. Politics, let's not pretend. No, human rights. You be gone. Hello.
Hello.
Mkwai.
Ombashani.
Yeah, buena.
Okay. Awe. Atotasa nachafua ndipushe kofi pali bagari Nkombo. Bagari Nkombo. Muntu umwe kwa tama principle. Mwashobora kinga ngawa bagari Nkombo bali ulize sana pato ya waiche. Nicho baba tumuna pe badi yabo. Badepo ningafua kuipisha kwa bati ngani mwevo. Batayali. Muri muntu pato cha bagari Nkombo kuti mwashitashani.
Iwe, I can't even reach the extent ya Garry Nkombo. I can't do the foolish things. Garry Nkombo was foolish. I can tell you this. Garry Nkombo was foolish. I can never be in a position yakwa Garry Nkombo and behave the way he did. Number one, in pitamo mufyo Garry Nkombo achita. Number one, when you have been appointed or you have been brought close to the power that be, you don't go out and outshine your boss. You don't. Garry Nkombo was trying to outshine the boss. Garry Nkombo was antagonizing the president. Cabinet meeting, he was antagonizing the president. You don't do that. That is number one. And you know I can never do that. Now, they can push it. Number two, yo, they can push it. Now, unji pusha. Now, unji pusha, they can landa tumfu. Uwa kuvikire po atashan.
Nomba, imona ngulimo president. Okay, na ngulimo president. Jero nemo alinsa na ripachi parichenu. Nokura na rewa battles. Bujefyo na ngwifiri wrong. Kula support because Garry Nkombo ali bombere bwino abomba isto alwana bato ewarengena balungu yonse kwamba kula story Garry Nkombo ali minine mugapo sana.
Okay, ndefo
minine mupye ndina Garry Nkombo
awe bengi ukokwine awe umfwa ukokwine oko ekutumpika abantu kwako batiyota pali bengi abalwile mu UPN ndite Garry Nkombo eka iyo ine problem efo mule mkushonto iyo nakane fyo UPND. Okay, njeba finish. Okay, what wrong did HH do? What wrong? Njeba, what wrong did HH do? Landa ni wao landa. Iyo inende ipusha. Bala pera CDF. CDF has become better since Garry Nkombo left.
Atafuta balavesi balava apokeze akamyo kubwesha. Ero munani muna mwipushauri wozi akamilondoro ya pa CDF. Aji tukazambu kumipera vesi balanga bambo kubwesha. Efo bale ipusha. Fo abaso.
But if you
let konde munenu. Ibo batari fyo mwa eminina pa shita enu. Imwa jumu supporta mairo imwa tukoyu ero mairo mgwe so pamwe supporta wa HH munando kwa chwa emipera kufina
mwamona ekutumpa mtumpa ukwagwe bati yo mune support HH because ali mpera kufina taumfira kona chira nafuma mkuidisha nyoko bati I was broke advert ya ndishishe hello
good evening. Yeah, this is Andrew Mapesa. Yeah, my comment is on the issue of loyalty. And I just wanted to comment on certain guy who said members of parliament, they swear to uphold the constitution. So I just wanted to contribute to say they swear allegiance.
Yeah. Hello? Ati? You remember ukuyanwisha mwana kachasu those things. Hello. Yes, it.
Yeah, I just wanted to say something on the issue of Mazabuka. People are saying there was violence. To me, I didn't see any violence there.
That's the point.
They were just trying to tell Garry Nkombo that why are you doing this? Why are you going against our party? Why are you going against the president? That was what was at play. If you can hear, correctly, they were saying why Garry, why those guys, they know each other. They belong to the same party.
Yes.
There was a directive. If you are not adopted, don't stand as an independent. That was a directive. So they were asking him, why Garry, why? And then there was commotion. That's my take.
Thank you very much. Because really, I didn't see anyone punching Garry Nkombo. No one beat Garry Nkombo. The scuffle was Garry Nkombo, come this side we talk. Come this side we talk. That was the scuffle. Not that he was beaten. Garry Nkombo was not beaten. Thank you very much. Hello?
Hello?
Yes.
Yes, Daddy. Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Thank you very much. I just want to comment on
Garry Nkombo. I think the previous caller was asking that with our policy, correcting that situation, was it right or what? Secondly, yes, quite right. You can say that maybe an statutory Garry Nkombo. But the president, I think, has forgiven so many people who are doing a lot of bad things for him. So, it's only a branch. It's a good sign of those issues of Mama CDF, to me, I don't think that Nkombo Bill 7 more Salava Votere didn't support Bill 7. I don't know. Is there any evidence you are saying Salava Votere?
Evidence is there, my dear. Evidence is there. Evidence is there. You can argue all you want, but the evidence is there. Evidence is there. Evidence is there. And you don't think that the president can just act from nowhere. The evidence is there. Evidence is there. And then even what you are saying to say, whatever it is, Vama CDF, whatever, the issue is attitude. Garry Nkombo has not shown that attitude, Yakuti, he can be forgiven. That is the problem. The biggest problem, Garry Nkombo, is attitude. There are many people that have done wrong things. There are many people that have done wrong things. And President Hakainde Hichilema has been understanding. Even among the ministers, there were some ministers that did wrong things in there. And we thought Hakainde Hichilema is going to fire them. But he didn't. Because of the attitude. Attitude is everything. You need to show kuziche pesa. You need to humble yourself. Garry Nkombo does not humble himself. Even today, what happened today, I mean, it's a clear example of how arrogant he is. So how can you fault Hakainde Hichilema to say, why can't he forgive him? Why can't he forgive him? But look at his attitude. Look at his attitude. That is a problem. The problem is attitude, dear Garry Nkombo. Because honestly, I mean, I'm saying this, I'm in exile. I'm the one that is supposed to be on top, condemning Hakainde Hichilema. But I need to be objective. I need to look at others. I need to look at how this president, even people on PF, look at GBM, for example. I'm just giving you one example. Look at even this, there are other people that Garry Nkombo, I don't want to mention a number of people dragging them, because when you mention them, it's like, even this one did something wrong. But I know, and I'm sure even yourself, you would realize that there are a number of people that did wrong things. And Hakainde Hichilema has spared them. Hakainde Hichilema has spared them. This man has been very patient. Me, I've been even complaining to say, to some extent, HH looks like he's a weak leader. Because he has been too tolerant. Even Pama adoption. Pama adoption, there are some people that put their foot down to say, no, if you are not going to adopt me, whatever. He has been, and he was talking to them. You saw how many people withdrew. He didn't want to embarrass them. He didn't want to embarrass them where a list comes out and people are not there. He started calling them. Mwana, we have got a problem here. Can you withdraw? So that, we give chance. And those who had the good attitude, those who were understanding, they were coming out. Look at Mlambo Aimbe. Mlambo Aimbe is a good example. Mlambo Aimbe is a good example. He came out and he said, okay, I've withdrawn. And others, even Muchima. Muchima also came up, no, I've withdrawn. Samakai came up, no, I've withdrawn. But Garry Nkombo, surely, can you fault the president?
No, we understand. We hope for the best. Then also, there is one which you said, politics, he planned about this, because if you look at the video yesterday, these people which went to him, that was around 19 hours.
Yes.
How did they manage to pay the 25 in the night?
And to start with, who can pass the gates of Garry Nkombo? Garry Nkombo is not one of those leaders where people would simply go and knock and they allowed them inside. He just staged all that. But really, the over and above, this one, we cannot fault President Hakainde Hichilema. This one, we should look at the attitude of Garry Nkombo. And where we are coming from, Hakainde Hichilema has shown respect and loyalty to Garry Nkombo. But Garry Nkombo, on the other hand, is the one who has been, uplifting himself, magnifying himself. And that is what has caused problems.
Okay, now thank you very much, Mr. President. But just the last one, don't you think that you get a sympathy vote from the people? According to what I've seen today, I don't know how you see it yourself.
My friend, I can assure you, you come and tell me, Garry Nkombo is losing that one. He's losing that one. He won't get a sympathy vote. You get a sympathy. He has played. That's what he has done. Garry Nkombo, he has played all this, to turn it into a sympathy vote. Okay? But you have to understand, people, the electorates, they have got also their own loyalty. They have got their own loyalty. UPND is loved by the people, especially in Southern Province. UPND is loved. UPND has come a long way. Even Hakainde Hichilema, I can tell you, even Hakainde Hichilema cannot today wake up and disrespect UPND. UPND has got a strong root. The one who started that, it's Mazoka. And Mazoka is dead. They respect that. You know what I mean? UPND has got no honor. UPND belongs to the people. Okay? Even HH, if he would mess around with UPND, his political life would be gone. So number one, really, you can't mess around with UPND, especially in Southern Province. Then number two, Hakainde Hichilema, in all this, Hakainde Hichilema has not done anything wrong that people would fought him for. He has not done anything wrong. Of course, they may not fully understand, because Garry Nkombo is going there drawing sympathy. But I'm sure there will be people that will go and tell the people to say, this man, is fighting the president. He's against the president. And that is a huge campaign. I can assure you, Garry Nkombo is not winning this one. I can assure you, he's not winning. He's not winning. He can't.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, my brother.
Thank you.
Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Yes.
Yes, good evening, Mr. Tayari.
Good evening.
This is Andrew Mapesa.
Yes, Bwana Andrew.
Yes, I just wanted to contribute on a guy that said the members of parliament only swear to protect the constitution. So my submission is that the members of parliament also swear allegiance to the president. So Garry Nkombo is actually offside in him to dare the presidency. So I think that's my take. I just wanted to contribute on that one also.
Thank you. Hello?
Mr. Tayali, good evening.
Good evening.
First and foremost, I really want to appreciate you for what you do. I do follow you in many occasions when you come broadcasting. And I plead with you wholeheartedly that I would want you to hear me and please take keen interest to understand one or 2 points that I would want to raise. And I do not want you to use emotions. I want us to reason together as citizens of this Republican Zambia.
I appreciate you have said, wait a minute. I appreciate you have said for us to reason together. So let's have a conversation.
Thank you.
I will hear what you are saying, where I need to. So you should also listen to me. Let's listen to each other.
Gotcha. First and foremost, I want to outline the few factors. Number one, I have nothing against the Republican president of Zambia, Hakainde Hichilema. He's my president, and I'm actually supporting him, and I'm giving him my vote this August 13th. I want to make it very clear. Number two, I also want to make this very clear that having one groundnut rotten in the bucket of plenty should not make all the groundnuts be rotten. I want to say this. Garry Nkombo really did his own stuff that could have caused the president, or rather that made the president have him fired from the position that he held during his tenure in office as the Minister of Local Government. The president saw it fit that he should actually bring him down, which he did. This guy went further and said, whether that is true or not, or whether he was a repentant soul or not, but I want to take his word that he said, regardless of me being fired from my position as the minister, I still stand as a loyal member of the...
My brother, you are taking too long on your preamble. Can you go to the points, please?
So my point is this. You cannot take Garry Nkombo just because of whatever happened and welcome other people that insulted the president to be adopted in these elections, number one. Number two, I've heard a number of people coming in this on this platform saying Garry Nkombo was not, there was no violence. Even you said it, there was no violence in Mazabuka. I want to make it very clear. If there was no violence and those people really wanted Garry Nkombo to reason with those people, why would they reach the point of blocking him into penetrating the nomination center? That is number one. If those people meant well, why didn't they wait for him to do the fighting, then come later and reason with him if at all they were well-meaning Zambia?
Wait a minute. I don't want to lose because you are making points and I want to follow you on your points one by one. First of all, you are saying whatever Garry Nkombo did, I mean, Garry Nkombo fought so hard for UPND. And why would now they discard him and embrace other people? The issue is loss of trust. It doesn't matter how long you have been with somebody. The moment a person betrays you, when trust is broken, it becomes very difficult. When the president advised those people not to recontest their parliamentary seats, it was the issue of loyalty. How can I trust you when you go back to parliament that you will not do the same thing? And I think that is understandable from the party's point of view because their trust was broken. And he didn't throw them away. He didn't throw Garry Nkombo away. He didn't expel him. It was just a matter of Parliament Mwana, don't go there. We will find you something else to do. But what does Garry Nkombo do? Garry Nkombo says, to hell, I have got a constitutional right, I am going to contest. Then on the issue of the violence that you are talking about, I mean, surely what you and I can agree is that we didn't see anyone beating Garry Nkombo there. We didn't. They were pulling him, yes. And that pulling on what was the objective? You and I, we cannot convincingly say they were stopping him. It could be they wanted him, they wanted to talk. It could be they wanted him to convince. It was not explicit. It is the conclusion that we are making to say they wanted him to, they wanted to buy him. But what we saw, there was a pulling and pushing. That is there. The objective, that is not conclusive.
Okay. Okay. I hear you. Now, here is my point. Fair enough, you clearly stated that there was a pushing. Now, here is my point. If the people from the United National UPND came in with the intentions to liaise with Garry Nkombo, and when they saw that Garry Nkombo stood firm to his position in wanting to file in as an independent, why didn't they let him do what he was supposed to do, then have the discussion later on?
Didn't
So
they? Garry Nkombo, didn't he? Didn't he file in? Didn't he?
No. Listen.
He filed.
He did file in.
Yes.
But he filed in when the police came to check those guys that came through. Because clearly, those people didn't want even Garry Nkombo to go in. They were closing the door. We watched the video.
Well, but they wanted the objective of that. Listen, my brother, the objective of that is not conclusive. They were not blocking the door. They wanted Garry Nkombo. How do you know they wanted to have a chit chat with him? Just to have a chit chat with him. Eh?
But should you force somebody
well,
who doesn't want to hear to what he wants to?
Well, at the end of the day, they tried to force, but at the end of the day, they left, didn't they? They left. They left.
You were standing for Myro. Please listen to me. You are with me during the time you are standing for Myro issue here in Zambia. What happened to you was very unfair. And what happens today with Garry Nkombo, regardless of his mistakes that he's done, actually I'm not supporting whatever he did wrong. And if he did wrong, it is actually rightful that.
Sorry, I mean, we have, I think I've heard his point. Hello?
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 Hello, what's happening? Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Yes, I want to contribute. Yes, I want to contribute as well. Abantu nabo complain at Garry Nkombo. Look at this scenario. I think you remember about Nawamuvita. Nawamuvita went appointed and he was fired after he messed up. Those are the people we can talk about loyalty. He stayed in the party. He never went offside. And today Nawamuvita has been appointed. Nawamuvita, the people who even went in prison. But he was fired after he was appointed. But after the party, but he never said anything. He said no to the president and to the party. Today Nawamuvita has been appointed. That's loyalty. But rather than allow to Tapani, that's the truth of the matter. Tapani is for Garry. God is the mess, and the president never wanted to embarrass him. To a review and
exactly.
He did a lot of things.
Exactly.
He did a lot of things, but the president just kept quiet because he never wanted to embarrass him.
No, thank you.
I don't know why people are saying all those things. Anyway, let me enjoy your program. Thank you so much. That's my contribution.
You know, people, yes, you can try to sympathize, but I think the president has really been soft on Garry Nkombo. Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, what you look hi.
Fine.
Hi.
Yes.
Okay, so sorry, I can hear myself echoing. I think what makes this issue about Garry Nkombo a little too complicated is that it seems like this was an internal matter and it spilled into the public. And the public is taking sides. We have seen this movie script before. You remember the war in heaven? The war between Jesus and Lucifer? It was over power struggles, right?
Mm-hmm.
Power structures. Mm. So I think people are also concerned about people from Mazabuka. Nkombo. But now that you have educated the masses, now that you have educated the Zambians, I believe that Mazabuka, they are well informed. They're in a better position to make good decisions.
Mm.
Yeah, I just wanted to say that.
Thank you.
So to me, it seems like it's very, very similar to the war in heaven.
Thank you.
The Lucifer. I'm not saying that Garry is Lucifer, but it just,
It's power struggle. It's power struggle. Yeah. No, thank you. So anyway, the whole point here, is that even when you can complain all you want about Garry Nkombo, the issue is that Garry Nkombo was very close to President Hakainde Hichilema. Hakainde Hichilema has taken Garry Nkombo as his brother. But Garry Nkombo took advantage of the situation. Garry Nkombo took advantage of the situation and he wanted to do things as he pleased. And Hakainde Hichilema says, no, it can't be. It can't be. You see? Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Yes.
Chungura mwawombe.
Yamka.
Nasokula nda kufe panono ba mkalamba wesu. Merashi ya moyo dintu tulela nda. Alapele sende chintu ngenuwe buchikumine. Bakira umuchele okufina bawumfa kuwusendele. Orofuti bakira ekikwanka bakimwera kumampalanya. Okay? Kwa mananje bati ngamabule efili ifyakitile ba Garry mu Afrika hapa. Mwabula nefiswa ifyakitile ba Garry mu Afrika hapa. Are you telling me if bakitile just overweigh the good thing that he did?
We are not saying that.
21 years, how many years?
Imwe, moneni. Let's get things in context. No one has said Garry Nkombo is the worst human being. No one has said that. No one has said that whatever Garry Nkombo did outweighs his good. No one has said that. And even the way the president has treated Garry Nkombo, he has not treated him like that. We are simply saying when he messed up, the president relieved him as a minister. From there, the issue of parliament, they voted against Bill 7. And the president said, because you have done this, you can't go back to parliament, but I'll find you something else to do. What is wrong in there?
Batali.
Eh?
Nabali mwebe when I tell me that man is too cruel that he can reject the offer from the president, are you sure?
Okay, no, you tell me what you know. I'm telling you what I know. You tell me what you know. Tell me what you know.
Because for him to reach this extent, you remember, he was stripped off from being a minister. He was stripped off from being a
But why? Why was he stripped? Just don't talk about. If how biased can you be? Why was he removed as a minister? Why are you not talking about why he was removed as a minister? Why are you not talking about that? Why are you saying he was stripped? He was not stripped. He was fired because he did something wrong. Take responsibility for this guy. Take this responsibility for this guy. Number. So what? So okay, tell me what wrong. What wrong has HH done? Tell me what wrong has. Go to what wrong HH has done. Tell me. Tell me what wrong has HH done? Tell me what wrong. Okay, land if you are ba HH land if you are ba HH. Fish ba Finish balufyenye ba HH nalaku putula. You are wasting my time. Tell me, what has HH done wrong to Garry Nkombo?
To bounce back here and to reform.
Useless. Hello? 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 Hello?
Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Is this Daddy?
Yes, my engineer. Go ahead.
How are you?
Fine. I'm okay. I hope you are loyal to me, because if not loyal, I'll also fire you.
Yeah. Okay, thank you, Akaramba. I think it has been long since I told you a program.
Yes.
Thank you. For me, I don't want to blame the president. I don't want to blame the president, and
by engineer, can you ignore that? What you speak to me? Speak to me. Don't listen to the other side. Speak to me. Please go ahead.
Okay, thank you. I think I was having a bouncing.
Mwamfona mkwata ntoni kana hawa engineer munalami putola chilishan. Hello?
Hello, what are you?
I'm quiet.
How are you?
Fine, thanks.
He did so much for the party, what. One thing people should realize is that ijana an incident yakumulongoshi. One thing they should realize is that Garry was in charge of elections. So he was the front, my elections. There were foot soldiers in the polling station giving him the figures.
Yes.
Those are the real heroes. They were giving him the figures from the polling stations. He was at the tallying station. That's why he was the front line. So people, no, he did so much for the party, they did so much for the party. And then also, Kuriaku Community House. Elo baile mukuchita invade the president. Do they realize that the guards were beaten?
Yeah, you know.
They were beaten, and those guards, they were not shown by camera. They are real foot soldiers who really fought for that party. Now, the good thing in Garry, he's been the front line. He's been in the limelight.
The cameras were focused on him.
He's been in front of the camera. No, but the real foot soldiers, how they are not even heard. They haven't been given. So what people should realize is that there were more foot soldiers who haven't even been rewarded. There are so many. Then even what the other caller said, Movita now. He has just been rewarded now.
He spent 5 years. 5 years. You know? 5 years.
5 years. 5 years. So there are so many people, so many unseen and edged people who fought for this party. Yes.
No, and you're
right, Mr. Tayari.
And this is what I'm saying. It's like the entitlement. where even Garry Nkombo, he feels so entitled. He feels HH owes him everything. The party owes him everything. Eh? And that's why he was doing things, without regard. Like, he can get away with it. And HH said, no. It can't be. We can't just be this. That's how he relieved him as a minister. But people just want to... No, he did so much. Come on, people.
No. Thank you, Mr. Tayari. Thank you.
He's not... Garry Nkombo he was, the image of the party. Because he was ever interacting with the media. But it doesn't mean that he's the only one. No. There are so many people that sacrificed for UPND. Hello?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Is that Sukatali live?
Yes, and you are live.
I'm live, thank you. If I look at the Garry Nkombo, still with the name of Mazembe, he was coming up very, very well. He was doing very well. People loved him, people liked him. But you know what put off people? It was when he was fired. Once somebody is fired, people should question what was the reason. Even when I was at a group yesterday, they're supposed to question before they bring him back as an MP. Why were you fired? Tell us. Because the definite thing about the Garry would have appealed. Garry appealed. Yeah, and he would have fought back. But then I didn't say, Garry was going to be groomed to the president 2030 somewhere there. But it's like, who would bring them back in Kataria? There's no need. We have to move on. That's when the country can progress. You don't bring back Mutuan Mamuleta again, I'm a the progress. So we just have to move on. But I think Garry, Ali, after with Amazon and everything, I think Ali Monaco, he thought he can do whatever he can do and whatever. But no, he would have just behaved himself very well. What about Jack Mungu? You see how he has behaved himself?
Yes.
Yes, he has behaved himself very well. Very clean. Okay, now Mutabali clean sana bati. Which is okay, so now I can.
At least
no, which is okay. But Garry, I think this he did very well. Very, very well. But Garry is fired. And for president to fire him, definitely there was something that he did. That's what I'm going to go back. He cannot say Pantan. So who would bring people should sit down and think twice before they vote him back again. Because already the
that's the point. That's the point.
Yes.
And I want to
people should be thinking that way. President Populator for free education. We should have clear vision. Crystal eyes, look how much later from time. We are moved. Bring somebody else.
Yeah. Thank you.
Bye.
Yeah. Hello?
Hello?
Yes.
Hello, Mushan.
Buena from Kwai.
Okay, thank you. So far, for the Garry, and I can concur with you. Garry, that's Kapompas. That's very true. He's a very hardworking. Quite right, he did a lot for the party. In as much as others also did something also notable for the party. Yeah. But the patience
he lacked patience. So far, as we mentioned on Tavengi, Kakubo, this one, this one is in point, whatever.
Anthony Wadia.
Yeah. They've been patient. Anthony Wadia, call it. Anthony Wadia has been quiet, he's with the party. Doesn't utter anything from the time that he was dropped. Yeah. But with him, he decided to come up with a decision that is actually against the president, like you are saying. Because there was no way at 19 hours, like you said, people went to his home. How? Huh? And moreover, he went live. So like people went live. He was live on the stage. Simplifying say no, so that's a stage thing that he really wanted to, not to listen to what the president advised. Yeah. So there, I can agree with you. He's actually very wrong. And whichever way that he has taken, that is actually his fall down. He may not go far in his political career.
Yeah. Because
just been patient until
because technically Garry Nkombo is no longer UPND. He is no longer UPND. The moment you contest as independent, you cannot claim to belong to that party. You are independent, you don't belong to a political party. That is what even the Constitution say. The Constitution say you should not belong to any political party. So as we speak, Garry Nkombo is not UPND. The moment he decided to contest as independent, he became an ex-member of UPND. He is no longer UPND. And where is he going to go? Where is he going to go? Where is he going to go? He has to form a political party. Or he joins his supporter. Because, Garry Nkombo has also been fooled by the opposition. The way it has been, it's like a woman who is in marriage. Okay? And then he's listening to others. They are telling her, no, you are very beautiful. You are very beautiful. You should have married somebody better. Whatever. That's how Garry Nkombo has been fooled. That's how Garry Nkombo has been fooled. But he's forgetting that he was looking beautiful because of the husband. Because the husband was buying lotion for her and whatever, gave her a home. Garry Nkombo now, he will just be out there and he will find it hard. He will find it very hard.
Very true. Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Thank you, my brother.
I find it easy like it's been. Yeah. All right, thank you. Yeah.
And I'm say, belonging to a political party is very important, especially the ruling party. Going against the ruling party is not very advisable, especially those of you who already had, a home, had a place, and you just mess up like this. Garry Nkombo has messed up. And I can assure you, Garry Nkombo is not going to win. He is not going to win. Garry Nkombo is not going to win this election. He is not going to. And after that, that is when he will really know the real Tshala. That's when he will know the real Tshala. After this election, Garry Nkombo will really know what it means to be Patishala. Because he will be nowhere. He will be nowhere. UPND is bouncing back. UPND is still the strongest political party. And and Garry Nkombo should even be very careful. Garry Nkombo should even be very careful. Don't be surprised if Garry Nkombo tomorrow is invited by the authorities to answer charges. Don't be surprised. Don't come and complain here. I'm telling you. Hakainde Hichilema has been very lenient. This Garry Nkombo that you think, no, he has been treated. Hakainde Hichilema has been very lenient. Garry Nkombo would have been called to answer charges. He would have been called. But the president was like, he's a brother, please. He's one of us, please. Now, hey. Azachiona chishara, zona chishara. Anyway, I think let me end here. basically, I want to, today, we can all agree. You have been talking against ECZ, but today we can all agree that ECZ is very independent. ECZ has accommodated everyone, even those that, you know, the political tides were working against. ECZ welcomed them, sheltered them, and made sure that they filed in their nomination. Now it's time for campaign. Once it's time for campaign. Let's go out and campaign. On Garry Nkombo, Garry Nkombo is a nuisance. He's a political nuisance. He's a political nuisance who should not be tolerated. President Hakainde Hichilema has been very gracious. UPND has been very gracious with Garry Nkombo. But Garry Nkombo is arrogant. Garry Nkombo is very pompous. He's very, very pompous. So, let's see. Let's see what happens. I think, and you people in Mazabuka, don't give Garry Nkombo a vote. Don't give Garry Nkombo a vote. Don't give Garry Nkombo a vote. And I know he's not going to go through. He's not going to go through. This is the end of Garry Nkombo. Mark my words. This is the end of Garry Nkombo. Mark my words. I think I end there. I end here for tonight. Thank you very much for joining me. We will continue interacting. It's time for elections, so I will keep on coming as often as possible. Bye for now.